Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Today, an in-state clash between two teams from the state of Ohio, and here, football is important, and beating an in-state rival carries a little more weight. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Akron Zips. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and just... Zips will kick it away to start. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Falcons offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They'll try the run. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the tackler. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw for it. That pass is incomplete. And the Falcons will call on their punt team.
Number 19 on to kick it away.
And the returner goes down. So Akron's offense will have its first possession of the game. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Tight end finds a soft spot. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. He's right on target. Makes the grab and he's dragged down. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Ball in the air, intercepted. Touchdown, Falcons. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Akron has him back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. The Falcons will keep this drive going. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Wants to throw. It's Bazelak. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Garcia. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, BG.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Tulane notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave.
Using the quick game.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to get to it. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Zips will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Bazelak. On target to the left. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Second down coming up. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Garcia. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Falcons are on the move. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Infocision Stadium.
And the Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Starting this third quarter on the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Finds the big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Bowling Green! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, Akron, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Second down coming up.
That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Zips are on the move. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Adams.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He turns that loose down the right side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Zips.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They march 79 yards on the drive. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The inside handoff. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Falcons get enough to move the chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
a lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.